All right, boom, y'all. Back at you. It's the remix, the reload, not the remix, the reload, because I'm not going back over all that. This is George Vickers the Fourth, affectionately known as Four. Four still with you. Uh, and this is the Four Show. It's where you see what I don't, except for today, where of course, you're gonna see me. And I did. I started a minute ago. The screen froze. Some stuff froze on the screen. Everybody say, "Oh, I saw you. I saw you. I was looking at your phone ringing out the hook." Well, as I said earlier, I just got this new piece, Briarwood, and I'm trying to break it in because tomorrow, me and my boy Vashawn Jones go hit the cigar shop, and I got a couple cigars, but I like a pipe. I like fiddling with it. I don't like smoking that much, but it's a good place to dialogue. It's a good way to get together. But it's like playing golf. I'm not big on golf. You see, I can't hardly hit the ball, but I go golfing because folks will say stuff on the golf course they won't say in other places. I know that sounds crazy, but it just is. It's like when I was younger, I used to help my dad. He used to fix cars or fix stuff or do construction. My grandfather be sitting out there, he be smoking his cigarettes, and he had a rule: you smoking cigarettes, don't mess with him while he's smoking cigarettes. When he put the cigarette down, he talk to you, and he talked to you until he picked the cigarette back up. Then he keep talking. Y'all bear with me while I get this thing going. Like I said, it's a new piece. Got to break it in. Got to get it hot. Cherry tobacco. I like cherry. But anyway, where is I going? Okay, here's where I'm going now. I believe at the recent civil unrest, like I said, divide and screw. You know what I'm saying? I believe that the recent civil unrest has brought a lot of young people into the fore politically. And because of that, a lot of the ideas and things that are coming out are considered to be changes. They're considered to be different. But really they're the same ideas that people came up with in the 60s. It's the exact same idea. It's just going over and over and over, around and around. Young people take control. They try it their way, but what happens is it runs into a roadblock. It's kind of like evolution. And I met some evolutionists on, like I said, I was on Clubhouse, and evolutionists are always quick to say that you got to believe God blindly. You get to the place where all of a sudden, boom, where you run out of rope. Uh, Jesus, for instance, Jesus is the Son of God, right? Jesus is God, and I listened to the debate on, is Jesus God or is Jesus a man endowed by God or whatever, whatever. Back and forth, back and forth. The bottom line is, what difference does it make? Jesus teaches you what to do. Just do what he said do. You know what I'm saying? He teaches you what to do. You can see how successful what he taught was. Love God with all your heart and your soul. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love yourself. If you do those three things, you won't lie because you wouldn't lie to yourself, would you? Or maybe you would. You wouldn't steal from yourself, would you? Or maybe you would. You wouldn't commit adultery against yourself, would you? Or maybe you would. But the bottom line is that those are just a framework. You fill in the spaces, but what happens is people get into the mix and start tripping and start thinking maybe the framework is wrong. It ain't the framework. It's what you put inside the framework. That's gonna be either right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's what you put inside of it. Let's see what kind of comments we got. We got any comments? We got one viewer. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Front facing so you can see me. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, I don't see no comments. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So my point being is this. My point being is this. If people continually get you focusing on things that don't matter, the reason for it is to stop you from focusing on the things that do. If I'm gonna distract you from something I don't want you to pay attention to. Divide and screw. Because it's not between the haves and the have-nots. It's between, I mean, it's not between the races or the genders or the sexual what your sexual orientation is. That's your business. As long as you ain't trying to sleep with me, what I got to do with it? If you're a woman and you trying to sleep with a man, the only people that got to think about that is another man. Is a man. The only thing got to think about a woman trying to sleep with a man is a man who wants to sleep with a woman. Other than that, I can't see where the line is. Can't see why people tripping. Giorgio, it's because Giorgio, the reason why we tripping is because people discriminate because of that. Well, people discriminate because of everything. Height, weight, gender, family, how you wear your clothes, where you live, kind of transportation you use, eye color, hair color. People discriminate based on their experience. Trip that. The Bible calls it discernment. When you get to the real levels, when you get to the levels that matter, the Bible calls it discernment. So my discernment tells me that the system is running. The machines are in place and are running. One machine versus the other. God's machine versus this machine we got out here. Hold up, let me let y'all listen to some music. What are we sitting out here in the silent for? Y'all done heard enough of these birds. And since this my music, since this my music, they can't even censor it. Yeah, if it'll play, will it? Let's see what we doing. Here goes a song. This song called Agape Love. Here you go. Little something something. It's Agape Love. You can listen to this in the background while I'm talking, right? I hope this ain't too loud for y'all. But anyway, I think that your personal business is now open for assessment. God said, "Judge not, lest you be judged." Right now, everything is being judged. Everything is on TV. Matter of fact, the way they got it, like make right. You get enough likes, then what you're saying is correct. How's that? So, like my mama used to say back in the day, if all your friends' name was Cliff, would you jump off them? Mm. And the answer to that is no. And what's crazy is parents are quick to tell their kids, you be careful who you associate or associate with that boy. That boy gonna get you in trouble. Hanging out with her ain't gonna do nothing but get you in trouble. You stay yourself away from them. Because as a parent, you get the best advice, don't you? You get the best advice you got as a parent. So that lets me know that you already know. It lets me know that you already know the right thing to do. It's just whether or not you decide to do it. And that's the point. Even God don't take your will. You got your own will. Right? Mm. Hold up. Listen to this rhyme right here. Hold up. Listen to this. Listen to this. Dominus El Shaddai, the truth, omnipotent, omniscient, sufficient, his son will set you loose. Hmm. And you know it's a trip because something that came to me yesterday that's really interesting is that one of the powers God gives you is the power of unity. It's not a character trait. It's not a it's not an affectation and it's not accidental. God gives you the power of unity. Wherever two or more are gathered in my name, I am there also. Boom. That means when me and you agree, God is with us. And me and God, just me and God, just me and God is a majority. Just me and God is a majority. That ain't even God with nobody else, but just me and God is a majority. You know, I'm gonna hear that song again. Help with it. I just really like it. I'm gonna listen to it again. Where's my doggone thing at? Where's the thing at? Let's see. Let's see what else. No, wait. No, no. Let's do something else. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Uh, what we got? No, we don't want all that. We don't want all that. Agape love. Just beat mine with Ludi. Yep. Here we go. It's me and Ludi. But yeah. So everything that you see on the media is focused on dividing us. Think about it. Everything that they talk about on TV, the whole thing, GBTQIA, the unrest, the police things, everything they show on TV is meant to divide us. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Everything is meant for division, and that's attacking our power that is given us by God for unity. Brother brought up yesterday. He says, he says, listen. He says, at the Tower of Babel, we were God separated all the languages, right? So if that's the case, then why would we want to be unified? Hmm? Well, as I said in one of my earlier ones, as God said, and God said this, God says, look at them together. There is nothing they can't do. What? I had to read that like several times. God says, look at them together, there's nothing they can't do. And the pastor was on yesterday when I was talking about this, said, the reason why God separated the languages was not because he didn't understand what was going on. He did understand because, like he said, together there's nothing they can't do. But it was what they were doing. See, they were not doing what God said do. See, they were not doing. God told them to go to spread out. They decided they wanted to go up. You know what I'm saying? That's what they decided to do. Nimrod, the whole thing. Read the story though, because it's real interesting. But anyway, the point being is though, is that unity is one of the powers that God gives you. Another one is the power of the spoken word. The third one is the power of submission. And if you think about what you're watching on TV right now, what you're seeing in the media, what you see going on around the world, is an attack on all three of those things. Submission, folks don't want to submit to God no more. They want to do what they want to do, right? It ain't that the past. It ain't that LGBTQ people can't get married. They can get married. The only problem is them getting married in the church, right? Because the textbook of the person who runs the church says you can't do that. What? Yeah. The book says no. So if the book says no and I'm teaching, what am I gonna do? You want me to do something that the book say don't do? You want me to say 1+1 is 3 just because you say that, or do you want me to go with what my textbook? And it's, if you're a pastor or you a person of the cloth or something, whatever your textbook says, whatever the book that you learn from, the book that you believe in, the book that you teach, that's the book you're supposed to follow. So if you want to get married at the courthouse, go down there and get married. That's all civil. That's all got to do with Caesar. Give it to him. Oh damn, here comes the trash truck. Let me get the heck off of here. But look, real quick though, I just want to tell you guys one thing real quick, right? What God gives you is yours. God gives you the power of the spoken word. Don't speak negative on yourself. Don't curse people. Cussing is when I say shit. That's cussing. Cursing is when I say I can't. Recognize the difference. Recognize the difference. Don't say you can't. Why would you curse yourself? You seen Whoopi Goldberg with them dang on fingers, baby. You seen them fingers. Until you do right by me, right? The power of the spoken word. The power of the spoken word. The power of submission. The power of unity. We are under attack, y'all. We under attack, y'all. Get girded up. Get your heat with you. But look, that's all I got time for because I got to get up off of here. But look, until I get a chance to talk to you again, hey, the new piece is working good. Got it seasoned nice. You looking forward to hanging out at the cigar spot with my boy tomorrow. I just want you guys to know that the reason why I do these things right here is because they are for the edification of myself. And that's not to say that I'm great or nothing like that, but it's so that when I get my sight back, which will be coming, I'll be able to look back at these videos and see where I was mentally, what I was thinking mentally at the time, how effective my thinking has done me when I look back. From where I plan on being, um, and and the fact that you guys get to ride along with me, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. So to round up the rookies, I want to tell you guys that I need you guys to pay attention to the details. Look and see what's really going on. Pay attention to the details. Look and see what's really going on. Stop believing what your captors are telling you. Your captors are telling you whatever they want to tell you to keep you just like girls in high school. You know what I'm saying? And you need to combat that. You need to combat that. And I'm not talking about race. I'm not talking about just black people. We all just people in the grip. White people, black people, we all just people in the grip. Because when you lie to one, you lie to all. And when you lie to all, when that lie comes uncovered, it's like a scab. You just pulling the scab back off. Why not let it heal? Why not realize what you got going and stick with that? Well, we're going to see where this philosophy going to take me as I move forward. But I can't be on here too long because I got work to do. And I'll start working a hot minute. So I will talk to y'all in 2 and 2. May God be with you, and rest assured, the 4 is with you.